Hello, ladies and gents. This is Spathik, and who do I have with me here?
Hello, everyone. It's Navinger.
It's Navinger, and welcome to our first post on our team channel.
Yep. Our team is Team Entropy. That's kind of what we called it. I think Schmeckeldorf came up with the idea, and it's just basically just a league team that we like to play and try and get good at. I think our progress has been pretty good so far, and it's me, Spathik, Schmeckeldorf, and Lawbach 2150. So 3 pretty familiar names, and I'm sure you guys don't really know Lawbach that well, but that's all right.
Exactly, but we're planning to slowly become more active on this channel as we progress in our progress team-wise. As we keep getting better, I'm sure we're going to be top-notch when Call of Duty Ghost comes around because we haven't been practicing much together recently, but Cameron and I have just been practicing a lot on league play as well as game battles, and that is what you are currently seeing on the screen.
Yep, this is actually this is game 1 of a 2-game series, and what's so special about this game, not just that we win, but the second game, which we can't show you because we weren't hosting, second game we won as well, which means we won the match, and this is our first match win in Gamebattles doubles, and I think I'm pretty proud of it. I don't know about you, but
I'm
I'm
extremely
pretty proud of it. Yeah, considering we lost 6 in a row before this, so yeah, I'm pretty happy about it.
Hey, those were our learning matches, all right. We deserve some time to learn to get back into the GB groove. I remember we used to play a little bit of Black Ops 1 game battles, and we strayed away from it a little bit.
I think we won once, and then we stopped playing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking of things right now, but
No,
yeah,
I think we played
battles.
3 times, and then we won the first one, and then we lost horribly the second 2, and just got completely discouraged, and then just no, you know what, screw this, we're done.
We just wanted to go back to pub stomping, pretty much.
Exactly.
But yeah, the first couple games we played in this, we actually did pretty pathetic because if you think about it, in reality, 4v4 search and destroy. Oh, by the way, all we play is search and destroy. We just find that to be the most fun. So 4v4 search and destroy in League is 150% different than 2v2 because you can't, spread out and defend both bomb sites. You have to send both people to, one bomb site because, if one person gets taken out and you're scattered and one's at A and one's at B, well, then you're kind of out of luck because then they'll just rush right to B because typically they'll be together. So it's definitely been a big learning curve. Probably one of the biggest things for me that I've learned is just staying alive, knowing when to not challenge and when to duck down and when to just, stay in cover and let Spathik get the kill.
Exactly, yeah. It has definitely been a learning curve for me as well. Actually, this whole CoD experience has been a learning curve. I'm not much of a CoD player, but you guys have slowly been getting me into it, and I'm not progressing as well as you guys have been, but I'm slowly getting there, and I feel like this 2v2 but experience is getting us closer to being able to work on teamwork together whenever we play Search and Destroy.
Exactly. It really helps. Doing 2v2s really helps with, communication and not so much map positioning, although that does play an important part. But it really helps with the communication because if you guys were listening to this, in game and you were hearing our in-game audio, I remember this part specifically. I think I run out here, I get a kill, and then I think up here I get killed, and I called out that I got killed and he's going to middle street. And then Spathik was gonna go around to tractor, it looked like, but when I said he's going to middle street, he turns back and shoots the guy in middle street. So it's just like little tiny small talk call-outs that really, are important in 2v2s, and I think, that's also been a very big step up from even when we started 7 matches ago. I think our communication has definitely picked up a bunch.
Exactly, I agree. At this point, I've learned to call where they are right now, and then where they're gonna be, or where I think they're gonna be. And I noticed the last game that we played, we've discovered that we had to call out when we throw flashes because we always think that the other team is throwing them, so we don't get confused.
Yeah, it's just the little things, but I think overall it is definitely going to help us with our teamwork. Me and Schmeckeldorf, we're looking to work on our 2v2s together in-game, in league play, and just work on our 2v2 teamwork. And I think it's definitely helped me and Spathik specifically because we've For the, I don't know, if those of you that don't know, we know each other outside the game, so we've always had like a pretty good chemistry in game. But I think this is just helping out a lot, and once it transfers over to 4v4 league play, I think it'll definitely help out the entire team.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. It's such a shame that recently we haven't been able to play all together because Schmeckendorf just hasn't been around much. I'm not sure where he's been, or at least I've just been missing him. I haven't gotten a chance to play with him a lot recently.
Yeah, he's back at home in Montana doing harvest, although he's done now. So by Saturday, I think he'll be on playing more. So hopefully we can get some more 4v4 league play action going.
Exactly. And as for
Yeah,
this channel, I'm not really too sure what I will be posting personally. I'm thinking about doing a lot of like live, like in-game sessions. Like whenever we'll all play together and have a good session, I probably will upload it onto this channel, just because it's just, and probably start a little series about it, like live with our team or something. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna call it yet, but that's one of the series I plan on starting on this channel, just live gameplays with callouts.
right. And as far as me uploading onto it, if that happens, which it might not, I don't know. I might not do the same things, but I mean, I have my own channel, my other channel, and I think I would want to rather put all the work into that. So it would probably be live commentaries as well, just because they're easy. Maybe some funny moments, because we do like to have a lot of fun. So
Agreed.
maybe just some funny moments, stuff like that. So that's what you can really just look forward to on this channel. But a lot of it will probably be COD and not Halo, which if you knew us, you might be kind of surprised, maybe not, because for the most part, we've been big Halo players the entire Xbox Live career, pretty much. I started in Halo 3, played a lot of that, Halo Reach, Halo 4, but I've transferred over to COD. You can blame Schmeckeldorf for that when he got me into it, but I mean, personally, I just don't find Halo fun anymore. When you're trying, and I know Schmeckeldorf said this the other day, when you're playing 4v4s in COD and you're doing competitive and you're trying to get better, it's a lot more fun than when you're in Halo doing 4v4s and trying to get better. There's just, I can't put my finger on what it is. I know a lot of people say, oh, well, Halo 4 is a terrible game. It's a disgrace to the entire, not trilogy, but series. And I would agree to that to an extent. I think there are some good things about it, and they have changed a lot, which made the game a lot better than what it was. But just over the time of playing COD, I just have found that personally, I just find more fun in playing it. I find more fun in learning how to get better and learning the strategies and learning the cutoffs for capture the flag and the little weird hiding spots and head glitches all over the maps. And it just interests me more than Halo. And I'm not going to spend time on a game with that I don't want to play and that I don't find fun anymore. So that's kind of, long story short, that's why I don't play Halo as much anymore, and I've been playing more COD.
I 100% agree. For some reason, Halo 4 just strikes me in the wrong way. I think it's, for me personally, it's the way it looks is the reason I don't play as much anymore. And also, I do agree with you. It's a lot more fun trying to learn like a new game and how to play it like on a new level. Like I've never played COD like this seriously before, and it's definitely an interesting change. I've just kind of just been that casual player that just goes like 17-17 and just not really care in like public matches, but I'd never gone to an MLG setting of Call of Duty before prior to this, so it's really been really interesting for me.
Sorry, my mic was muted.
Your mic was muted. I was
Yeah.
like, oh wow, all right, you're just not gonna respond to me anymore. All right, that's fine.
Well, that made this commentary awkward.
No, that's fine.
But anyway, so like you said, the game Halo doesn't look appealing at all. That was one of the first things I said when I saw the trailer for it. But you see anything changing in your mind from Halo 4 to Halo 5? So Halo 5 is going to come out. COD Ghost is going to come out. Do you see anything that might change your mind, or do you just think that for you, COD is just going to be the game now like Halo was?
Well, let's see here. For the time being, I'd say COD is definitely going to be the main game on my channel until Halo 5 comes out. Then I'll see the potential that Halo 5 has, and I will probably get back into Halo around that time if I'm not having fun with Call of Duty Ghosts. Depending on how serious we get with Call of Duty Ghosts is going to be dependent on how much I will play Halo 5 when that comes out.
Right.
How about you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to just see where Halo 5 goes. Obviously, there's not been a whole lot released yet. I think they had that one really small trailer released at E3. I can't really remember anything else. Although, granted, I haven't exactly been keeping up with it. But just from what I've seen from Call of Duty Ghost, it looks like it's going to be another phenomenal game. Activision does a really good job. I think that's who's making it. Activision, yeah. And Infinity Ward. They do a phenomenal job making their games. It's going to have competitive settings right off the bat. It's going to have new game types, new maps, dynamic maps. They're bringing a lot to this game that is going to change it and make it different in a good way from previous Call of Duties. And then to top it all off, they're going to have dedicated servers. Now, and I think I read somewhere that Halo 5 will have dedicated servers on the Xbox One.
Really?
And, you know, yeah, I'm not sure how much truth is in that, but I did hear that somewhere. Whether that's true or not, like I said, I'm not sure. But if it is true, that does, you know, they're you know, together, they're pushed right there. But I still think just overall, even though there hasn't been a lot released, just from what I've seen from Halo 4, I don't know, there's not a whole lot that's going to make me want to go back and play Halo 5 unless I see, you know, gameplay that makes it look really good. In that case, I'll go back and play it and we'll see what happens with that. But I think for the most part on my channel, I'm probably going to upload COD Ghost. Obviously, Halo 5 doesn't come out for a very long time. I think sometime in 2014. I don't really know the date.
I believe later in like 2014, unfortunately.
Yeah, so obviously COD is going to have, you know, a lot of followers built up. Not that it doesn't have a lot of followers now. It's going to have even more built up over the time that people are still stuck playing Halo 4, which a lot of people don't like. So what do you think they're going to do? And we're already seeing that. A lot of the pros from Halo 4 are switching over to Halo 5. So you see Formal. He played COD before. I was watching his stream the other day, and I heard him say that after the G4C, he's going to go back and continue to play Halo or COD Black Ops 2. I know that Snakebite is playing COD. Enable, I think, is playing COD. And then you've got the casters, Scotty and Maven. They haven't switched, but from their brief experience, you know, casting COD at UMG Atlanta, they've started to play it more, and they're getting into it. So I think people are starting to see that, yes, Halo 4 has made strides, but it's not even close to being on par with Call of Duty at this point in time.
Exactly. There's so many more Call of Duty tournaments, and MLG Circuit, you know, sponsors Call of Duty, and they hold Call of Duty tournaments for MLG events, in which they do not even have that for Halo 4 anymore. So obviously, a bunch of money is going to be going towards COD and all the COD tournaments, and that's why all the pros are going to be switching over. And a decent amount of the viewers right now on YouTube are just people that just watch pros and how they play, and people are just going to be watching them, and just as they switch over to COD, most of those viewers are going to be COD fans also as they switch over.
Yeah. Well, I think this is about wrapping up. Do you have any final thoughts?
Final thoughts? Nope, that is all. I'm very excited to see what holds our team here, our team channel. I'm excited to see what content comes out of all of this and how much fun we're going to have.